Today's episode of the Natural Habitat Podcast is brought to you by nobody. Because it's an extra show today. So we ain't got no ads. No ads, bitch. Let me take a dab, play this theme music, and I'll be right back with you.
The Natural Habitat Podcast. The Natural Habitat Podcast. Habitat Podcast.
Hello. I'm going to situate my microphone. How's everybody doing out there? My name is Mikey Boohyah. This is the Natural Habitat Podcast. Now, usually I do have my very talented co-host with me today, unknown, Joey Black. He is not here, and that is because I'm doing this podcast without him. It's like a secret kind of surprise in a way because Joey Black's group, Varsity Dropouts, if you guys have been listening to the show, then you know about them and you've heard their tracks and you've heard a bunch of producers that they've worked with and shit, but they have officially dropped their debut album. It's called Fvck Skool. It's available on iTunes. You can get all the tracks on Soundcloud. It's also up on Spotify and all of the music outlets. So everybody can go there and listen to it right now. I'm excited about it. I've been listening to the Varsity Dropouts tracks as they've been putting them out, one track a week all summer. And, it's an exciting time. And I'm by myself right now, which is weird. I usually have this co-host, so I feel like I'm running out of breath, which is strange. I just need to breathe in more. That's all. And just maybe it's just because I took that dab and then I started immediately. But, things like that happen. So Varsity Dropouts is a hybrid hip-hop group. It's like a hybrid hip-hop / EDM. And they're from Los Angeles, California. They just released their debut album. They've been working on their music as a group for a little over a year now. And I kind of just wanted to take this time to get you guys familiar with their stuff. If you haven't listened to it, or, if this is your first time tuning into the podcast, then that's great, because you're going to get exposed to a whole bunch of fresh music. So let's just get into this. We're going to do this old school NHP radio style where I just play you guys some tracks. So I've already talked for too long. So let's start with this first one. It is the second track off of the album Fvck Skool, but the first track that I am going to play for you, and it is called It's Nothing, produced by KO.
Yeah, bitch, I'm going around the Atlas. Swiss stamps on my passport. What? Got ASCAP checks, I ain't cash yet. Yeah, about to rock the planet like an asteroid. It's nothing, we blowing over here. Yeah. All we do is put in work, you just a volunteer. Yeah. Everybody always in my ear. What? You should know that we don't even care. It's nothing.
It's nothing for us to come fuck up your function. We causing the ruckus and got the crowd jumping, kicking and screaming, doing our thing, and we leaving this ringing when varsity's bumping. Believe me, it's nothing. Keys in the trunk, no keys in the whip, cause it's push to start button. Believe me, it's nothing. Blunt that I'm puffing this stuff with the finest new cookies, no oven. We get straight to the money shit. Believe me, it's nothing. If a bitch acting funny, then believe me, it's nothing. Stop talking about petty shit. Believe me, it's nothing. If you ain't tripping, then you better trip, cause you know we coming for your shit. Believe me, it's nothing. I ain't worried about that. Believe me, it's nothing. I ain't worried about that. Believe me, it's nothing. I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about that, cause we never getting caught up with your shit.
Yeah, real shit you ain't never seen. Like back when I was 17. Drug money was supporting me. Should've paid rent, but instead I bought a quarter key. And I flipped that shit. Hit it like a motherfucking info clip. I'm a hustler as long as I exist, I admit. And it's running in my motherfucking
no need for discussion. Dropouts the hottest new thing since McLovin. Frequently thugging on beats cause we love in the streets straight up love Varsity. Believe me, it's not. We got the streets buzzing, the industry's watching, and we don't give a fuck. Middle fingers is up to the haters that's mugging. Fair weather friends show up all of a sudden. It's nothing. We get straight to the money shit. Believe me, it's nothing. If a bitch acting funny then believe me, it's nothing. Stop talking about petty shit. Believe me, it's nothing. If you ain't tripping, then you better trip, cause you know we coming for your shit. Believe me, it's nothing. I ain't worried about that. Believe me, it's nothing. I ain't worried about that. Believe me, it's nothing. I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about that. Cause we never getting caught up with your shit. Believe me, it's nothing. Yeah, rappers on my dick though. Acting like a miss though. Tryna come to our functions and get fucked up, but secretly all they do is this though. Not for a dropout, guaranteed fresh. Don't make me pull a drop out, homie. We blessed, don't stress, pull the top down. Number one spot is where we tryna drop now. But a little small town drama shit. I'm just tryna get my dollars clinched. Where my money at? I'm grown now, I got priorities, bitch, and you ain't even on the list. Champagne bubbling, feeling like Drake, all the hoes fall in love with. Kissing and hugging, but they ain't getting nothing, cause I got it like that. I ain't tryna be your husband. We get straight to the money shit. Believe me, it's nothing. If a bitch acting funny then believe me, it's nothing. Stop talking about petty shit. Believe me, it's nothing. If you ain't tripping, then you better trip, cause you know we coming for your shit. Believe me, it's nothing. I ain't worried about that. Believe me, it's nothing. I ain't worried about that. Believe me, it's nothing. I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about that. Cause we never getting caught up with the shit. Believe me, it's nothing. Believe me, it's nothing. Believe me, it's nothing. Believe me, it's nothing.
All right, well, there it is. It's Nothing by Varsity Dropouts, produced by KO. KO was actually on the podcast a few weeks ago, so you can go listen to his interview and get to know him. I think that's cool about one of the greatest things about Varsity Dropouts is that they are creating these connections all around the world. Like, they're doing stuff with people everywhere, and anybody that makes dope music, they'll work with. And these people are creative in their own right. They have their own stuff going on, their own journeys, and their own projects. And it's really good to find that underground connection of artists that's good, because there's a lot of underground artists that are not good and are still underground for a reason. So it's good to when you find those connections of solid artists that are out there doing it for the same, with the same passion as you. Maybe not for the same reasons, but with the same passion. That's always good. There's never going to be a bad track coming out of that. So, yeah, that's it. If you love marijuana references and Star Wars references, as well as original music, then you're already hooked. You should already be downloading their album from iTunes as I'm talking right now. So if you listen to this podcast on iTunes, then it's easy. You're already there. So let's see. For anybody that doesn't know the story, what happened was we were doing this Natural Habitat podcast, and Joey Black had hit me up, I'd say probably around the 30th episode or so. And he hit me up and he was like, hey man, I really love your podcast. I listen to it every day. I really want to be on it. Let's do this. How are we gonna make this happen? And I was like, you know what, man, that sounds great. I'll figure it out at some point and we'll get Skype going or something. Well, 15 episodes go by and we still haven't done anything. And eventually he gets on my ass because I'm lazy. That's what it is. I'm just lazy. If I could just sit around and take dabs all day and talk about nothing, I'll do it. And that's what I do. So he hits me up and he's like, hey man, let's do this. And I was like, all right, cool. We're starting to get it set up. And then my old co-host, William Waffles, he moved to Oregon, going through, his life journey, trying to figure some shit out. So he bailed to go do his thing. in Oregon, and that's great. I mean, you know, I'm really proud of him for making the move, but at the same time, he is not here to record podcasts anymore. So here I am by myself, holding the Natural Habitat podcast in my hand as if it was my deflated dick. And I'm like, what am I going to do with this thing? And here comes Joey, and he goes, you know what, man? I ain't got nothing going on. I'm free all day. So let's do podcasts, man. Let's figure out how we could get it up on Skype and do it. And we figured it out. And now here we are at episode 10 something, and got more than 50 episodes together under our belt. So it was, it's just another one of those good connections, you know, those good underground connections. He reached out to me, and, you know, I really dug his music. I was really interested in getting him on. I was just lazy. I'm lazy. That's what I am. And then eventually it happened, and I'm glad that it did. So, you know, it's Thanksgiving time. I am thankful for a lot of things this year, and one of the main things I'm thankful for is Joey, because Joey really stepped up to the plate, and he's helping a lot. He's going above and beyond with the podcast duties. He takes it real serious, and he's not just like, oh yeah, I'll do this podcast with you. It's like, it's his podcast now, you know? It's our podcast together that we do. He's not just on it, you know, every once in a while. This is our thing, and we're fucking shit up. So anybody out there in the podcast world that records podcasts and is trying to come up and start doing it, keep going, dude. That's all I could say. It's just keep going. If you really want to do something, keep doing it, and it'll all work out. And if you don't make it huge and become some million download podcast, at least you still made some art and put it out in the world. So that's really all that matters. You know, artists do art. That's really all it is. It just sucks when you make this art that you know people would like, but nobody gets the chance to see it, so nobody gets the chance to like it as they should, you know? So you just got to keep going and keep pushing. There's so many people out here doing stuff, and it's hard to find something original to do, you know? But Varsity Dropouts have definitely found that. They found their original little sound. Nobody really sounds like them. When you hear their tracks, you know it's them. The production is off the hook. Locks Chatterbox, the other half of Varsity Dropouts, we did an interview with him, and he was just a very swell guy, super nice, way fresh, and I think that they're a great team, and that's why the music comes out so good. So we're going to get back into it. I'm going to play some more music for you. I don't really know what I'm ranting about. I forgot all the things I said. But this next one is called Fast Forward. This is also on the album Fvck Skool. So just so you know, Fvck Skool is spelled all wrong. All right, what they did is they spelled it Fvck Skool. So Fvck Skool, and you know, it kind of makes sense. If you're like Fvck Skool and you don't go there, you're not really gonna know how to spell it because it's a tricky word that you can't really sound out. You can't sound out school and then write down SCH. That doesn't make any fucking sense. So anyway, here's the next track. It is called Fast Forward, and it's produced by Juke Ellington, who I think is going to be on the podcast soon, too. In the next couple weeks, we should be doing an episode with him. So look forward to that. He is from, I want to say, I'm not sure. I want to say he's from like the UK somewhere, but I might be getting him mixed up with someone else. I'm sorry. I probably should have looked it up before I said it, but I'm on the spot right now, all right? I'm recording. I don't have time to Google shit. It's just me. I can't let someone else talk while I'm Googling stuff, because otherwise it'll just be silent. So, blah, blah, blah. Enough from me. Here it is, Fast Forward by Varsity Dropouts off their new album, Fvck Skool, available on iTunes and Spotify.
Can't hold me back, hold me back, hold me back, hold me back, hold me back. Fast forward, can't hold me back, hold me back, hold me back, hold me back, hold me back. I'm tryna fast forward, can't hold me back, at least not no more. I'm tryna fast forward, bitch. I'm tryna fast forward, ho. What you waiting for? Yeah, I'm tryna fast forward to flashing lights, a brighter future, a better life. I'm tryna fast forward, leave the past behind. I'm moving on, the next move is mine. Bitch, I'm going fast forward.
I'm tired of doing something for nothing. I'm tired of putting everything in it and getting fucked with, bitch, I'm tired. And these problems are piling up and it's fucking with my mentality, getting harder to function. Let's go fast forward to the day that we getting rewarded. I remember hating on luxurious shit back then cause I couldn't afford it. Now my passport is already filling up with stamps, and the haters in the past I traded them for some Franklins and some Grants.
I'm trying to fast forward to flashing lights, a brighter future, a better life. I'm trying to fast forward, leave the past behind. I'm moving on, the next move is mine.
Bitch, I'm going
fast forward. I'm talking fast forward. I'm talking fast forward. I'm talking.
Bitch, I'm going.
I'm moving fast at the speed of life, pressing fast forward. Watch me leave you behind. Always on the grind. I sleep when I die. I'm always tired, but I'm still feeling fine. It's money on my mind, so I'm trying to get it. Yo, bitch, I'm trying to hit it, and you know she's with it. Feeling futurific, fast forward, future pimping. Ain't turning back now. All we do is win. Fast forward to flashing lights, a brighter future, a better life. I'm trying to fast forward, leave the past behind. I'm moving on, the next move is mine.
Bitch, I'm going
fast forward. I'm talking fast forward. I'm talking fast forward. I'm talking. You can't hold me back, at least not no more. I'm tryna fast forward, bitch, I'm tryna fast forward. Move over, ho, what you waiting for? I'm tryna fast forward, bitch, I'm tryna fast forward.
I'm going fast forward, there ain't no chance for you to catch up with us. We flying faster than flash forwarding. Bitches, they ask for us, but we don't answer back. They ask me where I'm going, I say don't ask me that. I'm going fast forward
to flashing lights, a brighter future, a better life. I'm tryna fast forward, leave the past behind. I'm moving on, the next move is mine.
Bitch, I'm going
fast forward. I'm talking fast forward. I'm talking fast forward. I'm talking. I'm talking. I'm talking. I'm talking. I'm talking. I'm talking. Fast forward. I'm talking fast forward. I'm talking fast forward.
Well, there it is. Fast forward. So it's weird because I was just talking about that, about how I didn't do it on purpose either, but it kind of worked out. About how, if you're making art and you're not where you want to be, you got to keep moving. And sometimes that means years and years and years of work without the payoff that you feel you deserve from the work you've been putting in. And sometimes we all just want to fast forward to the part where we made it. And unfortunately, time travel only works backwards for nostalgic purposes at this time. I'm not sure why. I didn't make the rules, but that's just how it is. So I have another track that I'm going to play for you. This track is not on the album Fvck Skool. This track is only available on their Soundcloud, Varsity Dropouts. And there's a remix of the song on Fvck Skool, but I initially heard this first version, Drive. The second version's called Monopoly. But you know what? Monopoly might have been made first. I'm not really sure. I don't know that much. But I do know that this first version, or second version, the version called Drive, that is not on the Fvck Skool album. So if you go download it, you're not going to get this song. This is just a little something extra that I'm giving to you, because I love you. So, what was I getting at? Oh, yeah. Here it is.
Starfish, are you ready?
Dropouts. Baby, you know you can follow me, far away from wherever your problems be. Probably onto something better, ain't no stopping me. I believe that we can achieve this monopoly. Prophesize whatever I see right in front of me, cause a wise man once said to me, ain't no I and we, together we gon' have a chance to make it. But apart we will be found, and they got time to be wasting. Now how's that taste?
Speculators tryna kick that dirt up, tryna kick that dirt up, tryna make me mad, tryna get in my head, tryna fuck my world up. Nuh-uh, never let a hater get a piece of your mind, cause that's when you lose. Dropouts give a fuck what you talk about, don't get it confused. Infiltrate, I don't let them. Instigators don't sweat them. If they hate, I just stay composed, cause them imitators, I bred them. Them poems, I just Django fed them. Pow pow shots ricocheting. Let's evacuate and escape these protocols here. Let's just forget them.
Baby, hop into my car, we can drive away. Drive away. We ain't gotta go far, let's just ride away. Ride away. Ride away. You can look up at the stars and watch your problems fade. Problems fade. Problems fade. But we gon' leave this all behind when we drive away. Drive away. Drive away.
Follow me. Follow me. Follow me.
Ain't no honorable mentions when all you do is hate. To me it's water under bridges. You always so defensive. Every time I drop a line you think it's about you, but I ain't got the time it takes for me to try to clown you. They say that time equals money, and if I wasted any on you I'd be another broke dummy. That's why I'm always out grinding, pressing fast forward, leaving all you hoes behind me. No way to find me.
Watch them wave in my rear view, smiling haters, I see you. In the cut, they say we homies, but really they just deceitful with all they ulterior motives. I feel so close to exposing. Everyone's faking around me, sometimes I feel like exploding. It used to be that we were brothers and we would stay down for each other whenever, but now it's apparent you weren't transparent, and I should be worried of others' devotions. Put all the bullshit behind me, cause I know tomorrow's a whole nother day. I shouldn't fuck with you cats, you're not on my level, I'm space shuttles away.
Baby, hop into my car, we can drive away. Drive away. Drive away. We ain't gotta go far, let's just ride away. Ride away. Ride away. You can look up at the stars and watch your problems fade. Problems fade. Problems fade. But we gon' leave this all behind when we drive away. Drive away. Drive away.
Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me.
All right, so that track right there is available for free at soundcloud.com/Varsity Dropouts. So go and scoop that shit up right now, because that's one of my favorite tracks by these guys. It got me like, it sealed the deal, got me into them. I think that their music is, really original. I haven't heard anything like it, and they're definitely going places. You know what I mean? They're on the move right now, and this album, Fvck Skool, is the best debut album that they could possibly release. It has a little bit of everything on there. Each track is produced by someone else, like someone different, so each track has a little bit of a different feel to it. And that one right there, Drive, was produced by Starfish the Astronaut, who is Lox Chatterbox's alter ego, and Lox Chatterbox is the other half of Varsity Dropouts. So he kind of turns into a producer every once in a while and makes some beats. So I think he definitely schooled that one, and he ingrained it into my memory. I'll remember that song forever. Forever. So, if you haven't downloaded the album yet, you're probably just waiting for this podcast to end, which is cool. That's polite. I appreciate it. But just be sure that as soon as I'm done talking, that right when it ends, I play the last song and the little thing comes on that says
The Natural Habitat Podcast.
That's when you know that you want to go and download this album just go buy it from iTunes. You know what I mean? They got it available for free on SoundCloud, and you could also stream it on Spotify. But if you want to support the movement and support the cause and make it so that they can continue to, get these producers and do these high quality songs, do a fresh video, then shoot them some money on iTunes. It's only $8.49. It's not even the full $9.99 for the album. So they hook it up fat. Go there and get it. So, yeah, that's about it. I'm telling you that you are not going to regret it. And because you're listening to it right now and it sounds fresh. Guaranteed you were bobbing your head up and down on that last song. And don't even act like you weren't, because I saw you doing it, all right? I saw you tapping that foot. So you can't just tap your foot for free, motherfucker. So this next track, this is another personal favorite of mine. I'm just going to play all my favorite jams off of this album. It's called Say, and it's featuring Terrell Safidi. And I think I'm pronouncing that right. I'm not sure. But we actually have an interview with him that we have recorded but not released yet. All right? So that's coming. It's coming out pretty soon, I think. I don't think we released it. I hope not. I hope I'm not trying to drop spoilies that are already spoiled. But this track, Say, is super fresh, and this is another one that'll get you into it. So if you're not 100% convinced that Varsity Dropouts is the shit right now, then this'll do it.
Hold me till my heart breaks. Tell me what you wanna say. That I don't know a thing at all.
The thought of you would always get me through the day. But I'm thinking that we should communicate. Cause I've been talking less and drinking more. In and out the liquor store, same building, different floor. Yeah, I've been dealing with some heartbreak. Making up for what we lost, babe. I'm trying to hold you till my arms break, but some way I think we turned to the wrong page. Dang, tell me what you wanna say. I see the lies on your face, so give me all your honesty. Yeah, and if you can't give me that, girl, then there ain't no point in getting back.
You can say what you wanna say. You can feel how you wanna feel. We gon' do what we gotta do. All we gotta do is keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real.
Hold me till my heart breaks. Tell me what you wanna say. That I don't know a thing at all.
You can say what you wanna say. Only thing I know for sure is hearts are gonna break. And I'ma feel how I gotta feel. Just to let you know, everybody makes mistakes. People change in relationships, you know the biz. Some win and some lose, you know what it is. You get what you putting in, so give it your all. Cause ain't nobody picking pieces up after they fall.
It's hard to believe how quick everything gets twisted. She making it rain with the game she play. All them fuck boys get entrenched with. All up on the Olympic sheet, playing games for that gold. But they don't know that I see right through, and that shit they high get exposed. I just call them out, cause I call them out. That's the shit the dropouts about. I'd rather not fuck with all you snakes. I smoke until I get cotton mouth. That's why my circle's so tight. Cause we don't fuck with your type. You can say what you wanna say. You can feel how you wanna feel. We gon' do what we gotta do. All we gotta do is keep it real. You can say what you wanna say. You can feel how you wanna feel. We gon' do what we gotta do. All we gotta do is keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it
till my heart breaks. Tell me what you wanna say, that I don't know a thing at all.
Oh my Jesus. Oh my Jesus. All right. Whew. That well. Oh man. Sorry everybody. Well, that was Say by Varsity Dropouts. I bet that you cannot tell me that song is not fresh. There's no way that you could listen to that whole track all the way through and then say, oh yeah, it wasn't that great. You know what I mean? That track was phenomenal. And if you say it's not, then you're a fucking liar. All right? You liar. And if there's a hell, you're going to it for lying. So I got one more track for you. This track is the last track off the album Fvck Skool, available on iTunes and Spotify. This track is called None of That, and I think that we're going to do a little smoke sesh in the beginning of this. So I'll start this track up, and we'll all smoke together. And go ahead and flick your bics, snap your pics, and tag them NHP Smoke Sesh, and go ahead and tag them Varsity Dropouts too. Why the fuck not? You know what I mean? And what we'll do is we'll all light up and smoke together at the same time. I'll be smoking with you. I got some Girl Scout cookie right here in my bong. And zong, actually, if I'm going to be technical. I've had this zong for fucking, I'm going to say, maybe 6 or 7 years. I paid $99 for it flat, and it's the best $99 I've ever spent. I hope I don't break it right now while I'm talking about it, but it's made it through everything. It's been dropped. This zong has been dropped and has lived. I don't know how. It fell right on the bowl. The downstem never cracked, and it's just a beautiful piece. So hopefully you have something like that, your favorite piece that you could smoke out of. And if you can't smoke right now, if you're at work or something, then we are smoking with you, and we're smoking for you. All right? So don't worry about it. We got you covered. This is the last track off of the album Fvck Skool, as well as the last track that I'm going to play for you today. And it's called None of That. Here it is. Enjoy it. And let's get high during.
I see you snake slipping, sliding through the grass with your jealous ass, trying to slither past, plotting on a way to take something you don't have. Serpents on my path, we ain't having none of that. None of that. Through the grass. None of that. We ain't having none of that. None of that. None of that. We ain't having none of that.
Yeah, I see you snakes. You slimy fucks, trying to grind like us, but you can't shine like us. Keep bitching, and steady plotting, but keep wishing, cause we already popping. We got it locked, no zip. I'm talking keys, no whip. I'm getting cheddar, no chip. It's varsity, serving hoes dick.
All you phony cunts are the same. Smiling handshakes, I won't exchange. I won't affiliate with those who hate, because hate will make a man go insane. Go back to the hole you came. Go back to the hole you came. I turned the next snake into a belt, you motherfuckers, I'm so not playing. All these reptiles, trying to get up in your rectile, trying to take your bitch, acting like a friend now, trying to steal your connect now. Does it all make sense? And I can't do anything about it. I feel like I'm always surrounded. I got a variety of them all trying to bite, so I just quit counting. Like, I see you snake slipping, sliding through the grass with your jealous ass, trying to slither past, plotting on a way to take something you don't have. Serpents on my path, we ain't having none of that. None of that. Through the grass. None of that. We ain't having none of that. None of that. None of that. None of that. We ain't having Cause snakes gonna creep in your garden. Better keep cautious of the venomous bites. I don't make your blood boil up with toxins. With all that bougie girl gossip, of which I feel like I'm targeted. Plaguing me like bubonics. They follow me like Muhammad did. Criticizing my vision, they ostracize me, then copy it. Varsity dropouts blowing the lights out of your metropolis. Shout out to the homeboy NATO, coming through like a strong tornado. Smoking 805 chronic, they got me jumping like cables.
Yeah, fuck with us. You already know what the fuck is up. We knuckin' futs, squash the snakes, stompin' fakes. Tell them on the beat that we got from Nate. We cool, we cool. I thought you knew that that's how we do. Dropouts in your fucking mouth. I say holla back with your mouth is full. I see you hate with your hating ass. Jealous ass snake in the grass. Shady fucks tryna hate on us, but they time is up and it's faded fast. Varsity is built to last. Shut up, ho, go get my cash. Bring it back, stack it up. Watch your haters get mad as fuck. Mad as fuck.
I see you snakes slipping, sliding through the grass with your jealous ass, tryna slither past, hiding on a way to take something you don't have. Serpents on my path, we ain't having none of that. None of that. None of that. None of that. We ain't having none of that. Hiding on a way to take something you don't have. Serpents on my path, we ain't having none of that.
Well, there it is. So, I hope that you learned something today. I hope that you learned a little bit about fresh hip hop, about independent music, about the grind, about zongs, about whatever the fuck else I talked about. I don't really remember any of it. My short-term and long-term memory are both non-existent. So, yeah, that's about it, man. Fvck Skool. It's out now. You can go buy that shit on iTunes. Or if you don't have, the money right now, or you don't have an iTunes account or whatever, then just go listen to it on Spotify or download it on Soundcloud. They won't be mad at you. I won't be mad at you. I'm just trying to push people to, promote the music that they love and help provide them with some sort of income that they can turn into more good music. So, Varsity Dropouts, Fvck Skool, Fvck Skool, I believe. And, yeah, so right now, the podcast is over. Thank you for joining us. Also, for all of our, returning listeners, people that are always listening to the show and commenting and sharing and liking and shit, we really appreciate you guys. You guys are the shit, and we couldn't do it without you. We're getting this, grassroots following going. We're starting to be recognized by all these people. A lot more people are saying yes to interviews. We got a bunch of really, really cool, exciting interviews coming up that I'm geeked about, that I really can't say anything yet in case somebody in case something happens and I can't interview someone. I don't want to say that we got them coming up and not do it. So once everything is recorded and good to go, then I will let you know who we got. But until then, you just got to wait and see. So I can tell you a little bit of a spoilie right now for people that are still sticking around. We do have some upcoming interviews with Terrell Safidi, as I said. And we also have Zephyr, who is a producer that works with Varsity Dropouts. And he is from Bristol, I believe. And we did an interview with him, and that should be coming out pretty soon, as well as a couple other people. So, get excited for that shit. I am. And now is the time when the podcast is done. So feel free to take yourself and your browser on your phone or your computer or wherever you may be and direct that to iTunes. Type in Varsity Dropouts and get yourself some fresh music and support a great group of guys, couple artists trying to do their thing. And the best thing that you could do is support them with a purchase if you enjoy their music. So if you liked what you heard, go buy that shit. Tell your friends about it. Go and tell your mom. Print out flyers and hang them up at your school. Get Varsity Dropouts, Charlie Sheen tattoos. Do everything that you got to do to support the cause. because once this shit blows up, you're going to be the first one with said tattoo, and your mom's going to know about it, and you're going to be in the know. So I did this for you. Don't ever forget that, all right? I hooked you up, and one day you're going to owe me. So whenever I come to your house, you random podcast listener, and I go, hi, my name is Mikey Boohyah from the Natural Habitat Podcast. I need a ride to Walmart, and you need to wait there while I shop. You're going to have to do it, all right? Because I gave you this service. I introduced you to this music. So everybody owes me one, and I love you. So thank you for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow on the Natural Habitat Podcast.
The Natural Habitat Podcast.